Phillips.
Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All righty, we're coming back to you. The same riff-raff's in here that was in here yesterday. Good morning, Pat Malone. How are you doing?
I am doing good, Stephen. How about yourself?
I don't know. Okay, we got Topper in here. Good morning, Topper.
Good morning. Good morning.
And the wonderful Loophole. Good morning, Loophole.
Good morning, brother.
You know, I posted a picture the other day of cloud seeding going on.
Yeah, you did.
And what's been happening the last couple of days?
Yeah, it's gotten a little worse, hasn't it?
Yeah.
See what's going on in Iran?
Was it raining over there too?
Yeah, you know what they did?
I have no idea.
Cloud seeded.
Oh, the cloud seeded over?
You know what happened?
Well, I guess it rained.
Flash floods.
They
Nice.
really cloud seeded over there, didn't they?
Yeah.
I just think they must have put all the stuff in that one because they didn't get enough in here to get more than a sprinkle or two. But
Well,
it's back.
they-
The government's
they ain't over
open.
yet.
It's going to rain later today up here.
That's the only thing that I've noticed different between the government shutdown and the government not shutdown is the fact that there's cloud seeding back. That's the only thing I've noticed.
The weather was gorgeous, wasn't it?
Oh man.
Well, let's talk about that for a minute,
Man.
Pat, because this is a story. It's the AccuWeather. Do you trust them?
Yeah.
Newsweek. So Iran turns to cloud seeding as historic drought causes driest fall in 50 years.
Okay. So
Robert, you're a pilot. How do they do that?
Yeah.
Are they cloud seed?
Yeah.
How do they
Are
cloud
they
seed?
strapped to the wings? Like, how does it work?
Well, you go out. First of all, you got to dehydrate the rain from the last shower so that you've got little pellets of rain, this dehydrated rain.
Dehydrated
and we carry it in the aircraft and we dump it out in these big funnels, out the side windows. We just put funnels out there instead, and all of
open
the
the windows.
dehydrated rain comes out.
Is there a button
And
in
when
a Delta plane that just says cloud seeding or like chemtrail? Boom,
We
turn
have
it
the
on?
chemtrail button, and the cloud seeding, of course, is right next to it. But yeah, so we dump the dehydrated rain out, and when it gets in the sunlight, because we do it during the morning hours, right as the sun's rising, it does something in the chemicals with the dehydrated rain, makes it come back and rain. There you go.
So in Iran, they actually had a overflow over there, right?
Oh yeah, flash floods, man.
Flash flood. I can
Flash
see them over
floods.
there. I mean, because you know how they are in Iran. Like, hey man, I don't know if we put enough in the bottle.
that sounds exactly how the Iranians talk.
Iranians,
Yeah.
man.
And then after
Okay,
it's all-
so they had flash floods, did they?
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was the damage? Like $12?
Well, I mean, if you want to put a monetary value on it, maybe that. But no, there were a lot of homes destroyed. A lot of people got displaced. I don't know how many deaths or casualties there were because they don't like to report that. But yeah, it's something.
But I thought we didn't do that. I thought we didn't do cloud seeding.
Yeah.
Wait. My objection was we don't do chemtrails. I admit that we do cloud seeding, have done cloud seeding in the West for a long time.
he's changed his views again.
So which ones are chemtrails and which ones are cloud seeding? How do you know?
The ones that have the dark spots on them, I think, are the chemtrails.
Oh,
The blacker the cloud, the more it's probably a chemtrail. But what happens when you open the window on the plane, Topper?
What's that?
When you open the window,
Don't you depressurize when you open the window on the plane?
That's what happens.
yeah.
Makes for a bad day.
See, it don't take long when you use that stuff. I can see that poor little fella over in Iran that was over the cloud saying, "Hey man, who hired the new guy?
He's eating his tacos and he's
How much you paid the new guy?
Does every foreigner have a Mexican accent? Is that the
$20? That's too much."
So we were talking like Cheech and Chong there.
It's the universal impression.
Ahmed.
Yeah.
Ahmed.
Yeah, it's raining. It's raining. It's raining. Hey, man, this is sad news. I don't know if y'all said, Dick died. Bless his heart. He passed away. Old Dick died, but they didn't invite Trump or Vance is not invited to his funeral.
man.
Y'all see that? Y'all
I did
can't
see
come.
that. All of the other living presidents are going to be there.
Who died?
Dick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is questionable.
Semi-living
Yeah.
Biden.
Dick Cheney.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All
he
right.
died like 2 weeks ago.
I mean, there's lots of dicks out there.
Oh, you said that.
There's some here on this radio program.
Yes, there are.
Yeah. You said it, Pat, not me.
Well, I was trying to figure out who you were talking about,
can
Stephen.
tell you,
I mean,
though,
you got to give me more. I mean, a last name or first name is a good start, but you got to give me a last name
if
too.
I was President Trump and they actually invited me to go, I'd probably show up in a hunting outfit.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious. That'd be good.
Yeah, I'd show up. I'm here. Oh well.
Yeah, 50 going on 15.
How was Dick Cheney anyway?
How was he?
How old was he?
How old was he?
He was 80 plus. I think he was 80. I think he was 84.
Yeah, he was a plant though, right? I mean, yeah, he was a
That's what they
rhino. But,
Remember back in the day, they always called him Darth Vader.
yeah.
Darth Vader.
Hey, okay, so this is something else. Up there, we had the little girl that had her throat cut on the bus. Now we've got somebody burnt. Is that on fire?
Yes. Horribly so.
Oh, is that on the train?
Yes. It was either on the train or just as he was getting off, but it was either way. It's horrendous. There's video of the guy actually at the gas station filling up whatever bag he was using.
A bag?
Yeah, it looked like a bag, at least from the still picture that I saw.
Right.
I mean, yeah, just horrible. And how many times had this guy been arrested?
Where did this happen?
Chicago, I believe.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh,
On the train.
On the L.
The L train.
yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah,
So
horrible.
okay, did he pass away? I ain't got the whole thing.
I don't know if she passed away. I know they did get the guy. They caught him. He's been arrested. Lord knows that they're going to keep him because he's been arrested many times before. So Lord knows. I don't know.
Oh well, I just that's not a good place to be. Of course, we don't want nobody up there straightening them out like they did in Washington D.C.
Right?
Yeah, we don't need that.
Or like they're about to do in New York City.
Who in the right mind?
New York City.
Yeah, who would get on the L train? I've actually been on that train.
Me too.
Yeah, I've been on the train.
You just answered your own question.
Yeah, you I like that. Who would get on it? I'd be on it.
What idiot in his right mind would get on that? Oh, well, I'll be on it.
Yeah.
Well, that was a long time ago, Pat.
Well, yeah.
So there's some must-see TV coming up apparently, since we're talking about New York City.
Right.
What is it?
Trump and the mayor-elect are having a sit-down tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Boy, I'd love to be a fly on the wall. They're gonna be live.
I hope that one's live because that could be really funny.
Oh
yeah.
Man, that could be almost as good as
We
guy
should
from
just
South
report
Africa,
live
from
from there.
Africa. Yeah, where he showed all the
you
video.
remember when he shut down Zelensky, or at least Vance did?
Yeah,
And that
When he didn't wear the suit, right?
Yeah, imagine what it's going to be like when he's got this little arrogant prick up there.
Yeah.
No kidding. I mean, Mama Donnie, he's a cocky SOB. He
Wait,
wait, it's gonna,
that's a pot calling a kettle black.
yeah. Well, yeah, but it's okay when you're on the right. When you're on the right side, it's okay.
Oh,
but anyway, the point being is that he is so dang disrespectful. I can't imagine what this is going to be like when he meets the president. He fires off something, Trump's going to just eat him alive.
Yeah, it's going to be hilarious.
Well, here's the thing, that Mandami, or what do you call him?
Mama Kami.
Yeah, he gets up there and he talks a talk, and it's easy to get up and give these talks about how great and wonderful you're going to make everything. But when it comes down to it, it's when you're on the inside looking out versus the outside looking in, it's a whole lot different. I think he's slowly finding out that this is not going to be the way he talked about, because he's talking about free buses, and now he's begging for money. And
I was going to ask you what makes you say that. Is it because he's asking for money? Because the governor told him there's not going to be free buses, and because the governor told him that she's not going to raise taxes on the wealthy?
That's what I think. Yeah, pretty much.
Are you surprised by the fact that a politician is walking back some of his campaign promises?
The dude's never had a job in his life. He's just he'd be great on the radio with us.
Hey, give us someone else to yell at.
But what has he ever accomplished in his life?
He got elected to be mayor of New York City.
Obviously, they'd elect a ham
That's
sandwich.
the same people that elect AOC, though.
Yeah.
He found cheap rent in New York City. That's tough to do.
I'll tell you, man, this Muslim thing, and and everybody's like, they're up there hollering this thing in Michigan and all that, and they're saying, "Oh, we got freedom of religion." I don't feel like that's a religion myself. That seems
You
like
are
a cult.
correct.
Somebody wants to go out and start killing people and blowing everybody up and that kind of stuff. I don't think that's a religion. I just don't. I mean, I'm not no rocket scientist, but I can put two to two together, and I follow this stuff. We got the Jim Jones thing going on. That was a cult.
Yeah. Well, did you see the governor of Texas yesterday talking about how they're not going to allow Sharia law to be implemented in any kind of court system
Yeah.
in Texas?
Well, that just kind of goes to what Steve was just saying. It's not necessarily a religion when you're talking about imposing your law and your legal system
right.
on other countries. At that point, it switches from
Well, now-
theology to ideology.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm gonna have to back up just a little bit. There's some of their laws that I think we should inherit.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
geez, here it comes.
if you steal something, you get your hands cut off. Don't they do
All right.
that? I
Well,
mean,
yeah, the
right.
Hammurabi Code.
Let's check this out. I had a friend in college, no kidding. He worked for Bechtel over in Saudi Arabia.
Right.
And he said he'd go out there on Saturday afternoons in the public area. And that's when they do all these punishments. And he'd sit there and watch these criminals get their hands cut off. And if anybody killed somebody, whack their heads off right there. And he said the mothers and children were there. Everybody's there to watch this.
Dude, in Miami, we had
yeah.
Domino Park. Like we go into a park and play dominoes. Like I don't know about watching people's hands get cut off and
They sit there
whatnot.
and watch it in a public square.
Dang.
No kidding.
but wouldn't
You
that
got some weird friends.
Popcorn in your.
Yeah. But you can only eat it with one hand because
Will you be quiet? I'm trying to enjoy the execution with my family.
you always laugh at the theater.
I think that would deter a lot of this thieving going on, though.
No
Would you
kidding.
not think?
You want to hear a weird fact, though?
No.
Yeah, you definitely want to hear this.
Oh,
You wanna
okay,
hear
I
it.
do.
You want to hear it.
Okay.
So, all right. So here's the thing: you're over there, and they cut your hand off. Do you know which hand they cut off?
Probably your right hand,
They do. You
Your
know
dominant one.
Why do they cut your right hand off?
because that's your dominant hand.
No, the reason they cut your right hand off because in that culture you eat with your right hand and you wipe your butt with your left hand. So the thing is, if you're missing right hand, now you can only eat with your left hand. You're not allowed to dine at the table with other people because that's a filthy thing. So you have to dine alone.
Wow.
No kidding.
Well,
Think like Princess Bride, I am not left-handed.
I don't know, man. I use both hands when I eat. I don't know about y'all. You got to hold your biscuit in one hand. And,
I'm just telling you that's how that culture
Sweet
works.
tea.
yeah, you
Sop.
put in, yeah, you got to sop your
Sop it
biscuit.
up.
Yeah, you can't eat. You can't eat with just one hand. I don't care what anybody says. So anyway, and that's the thing with like eating with one hand with your hand in your lap. That's racist.
Why is it racist?
It's racist.
You would do us.
The reason they did that is because back in the day when they had the people waited on them, they would hold their hand in their lap where they could come in on the left side and serve them. That's why you keep your left hand in your lap and you eat with your right hand because they keep serving on the left side.
So it's racist because the waiter,
'Cause you have
because you're giving
servants?
room.
It
to
wasn't
the waiter.
waiters back then. It was slaves.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Google
about
it.
that.
Google it. Google
Well,
it. We got to
well.
get to a break, folks. Google it. All righty, we're back with you. Okay, so what's this? The Senate reached a bipartisan unity in its fury over a recent passed law that would allow lawmakers to sue federal government and reap a massive amount of money. That is on Fox News.
Yeah, that has to do with what we were talking about with Gary last time about the Arctic frost thing, and they gave the Senate anyone whose phone has been infiltrated has had the right to sue for $500,000. They repealed that. So because it's you're gonna go after taxpayer money because of what the government did to you.
That was buried in the big beautiful bill, wasn't it?
No, it was in. I don't think it was in the big beautiful bill. It was in the Arctic frost. The bill they came out to deal with the Arctic frost fallout. I think that's where it was.
Okay, so wait a minute. You're saying that so they can sue the government or we can sue the government?
No, it was if you were one of the politicians, one of the Congress people whose phones got taken in Arctic frost, then that gave you an avenue to sue the government for $500,000. But they took that out.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your take on that?
My take is I'm kind of for it, man. I agree that the government did wrong by them, but why should the taxpayers have to suffer?
Well, we have to suffer for everything else they do up there.
No, I hear you
good
there.
Lord, I
I
mean,
hear you.
every time you turn around, they come and get more money out of your pocket.
Aren't they making enough money as it is between their stock deals and all the other crap that goes
Yeah, we
on?
got one guy trying to put a stop to that too. What's that guy? He's trying to put a lid on one.
But my
Therein
question is,
lies the
why
problem.
don't the people who did those acts within the government? It's like they have some form of qualified immunity. You know, like when a police officer violates your constitutional rights, they can lose their qualified
Yes,
immunity, and then you can
absolutely.
sue them personally. But
Ultra virus. Yeah.
so I don't understand why the government has these people's back financially if they do something unconstitutional.
Okay.
Does that not make
okay.
sense?
It makes sense, but I think it should be the perpetrators who did it. You know, Jack Smith and Brennan. And
That's what I'm
Comey.
saying. These people who do that, they
Right.
should be able to
Yeah.
sue those people
Those
personally.
people personally. I hear what you're saying, and that I can get behind.
Okay, I got to go back up here a little bit. Okay, when we were at the break, there was a thing up here about
Princess Diana.
Diana. Yeah, was going, and then we got this one up here now. Brad Allewine, he comes back and says Diana was going to blow the lid off of the whole thing years ago, and then
They were like, nope. Yeah, so that's interesting. So Topper and I were kind of postulating in the commercial break about that. I mean, I hadn't heard anything about that, but it's possible. You know, remember her brother-in-law is directly implicated. He's lost his title because of it. Maybe it had to do with her brother-in-law and things that she saw.
whistleblower they're saying here. That's that could explain the crash because
It absolutely could.
That's always been kind of a question there on that.
Yes.
You know, when she was I don't know. You hear all kinds of stuff, but man, I'm a we conspiracy theorists all the way. But she was alive, I think, when they found her and passed away. And
well, let's revisit the facts on what we do know. At least that's what's been presented.
can we
So
put
we keep
this
our
out there right?
conspiratorial
This
thing.
what Chopper knows, not what
I'm,
we
I'm,
know.
I'm just saying, as far as
not
what,
we.
as far as what they want us to believe,
You got a
let me
rat
present it
in
that
your
way.
pocket or
Look.
something?
As far as what they want us to believe, not what I would. But she's getting chased by the paparazzi in the evening. They're flying through the tunnels there in Paris.
Mhm.
The driver is speeding, and they hit that dang that
concrete.
beam, that concrete beam thing,
Mhm.
and it kills the driver,
Right.
and ultimately kills her,
Yeah.
and kills Dodi Fayed as well.
Al-Fayed.
Al-Fayed.
Mhm.
I mean, they all get whacked basically. I mean, it's a bad deal. And so the thing is that for this that's what they want us to believe. Now, for this to then be in turn some kind of conspiracy, you'd have to have orchestrated the deaths of all those people in that car wreck.
Well, yeah, but there's too many coincidences when it comes to this. Virginia, I think you said her name Guffrey. Virginia
Giuffre.
Guffrey.
Right.
Yeah, she came out and said 2019. She said, "I am in no way, shape, or form. I am not suicidal."
Yeah.
And
What
how did she
happened?
die?
She got run over by a bus.
It was
didn't she?
ruled a suicide. Come
Ruled a
on, man.
suicide.
Like,
Yeah. No. There's a lot going on, man. There's a lot.
I mean,
going
yeah,
and if anybody thinks, I like this.
Has there not
You can
been
trust
kind
our
of
government.
questions over the wreck that Diana had from the get-go? I mean,
A lot of people were. Yeah. A
Yeah,
lot of people
sure.
had questions about that.
and everybody liked her. They didn't like the rest of that crowd,
No.
and
Yeah.
but they didn't like I don't think all the kings and all that liked Diana too much.
well, that's just it.
Because
I mean,
she was
out.
outspoken.
Yeah, she was.
And who they got now? What's the girl's name now?
With-
The actress.
Oh, the actress.
What is her name?
Meghan Markle.
Meghan Markle.
Yeah, don't God work in mysterious ways.
Yeah.
You didn't like Diana. How about this one?
It's like going from Trump to Biden.
Tell me you ain't got a sense of humor. Oh man, I'd be like, golly, yeah. I don't know. It's all this stuff's going on, and I reckon we're going. Okay, we need to get to break, I guess, because we need to talk about that. So they're actually going to release the Epstein files, according to what I read, right?
Well,
Not all of them.
well,
Well,
in 30 days, she will release some of them,
okay.
except for those that are having to do with an open investigation. And there is, in fact, an open investigation going on right now. So, yeah, we ain't going to see them all.
All right, well, let's
Exactly.
get to break. We'll talk about it on the other side. All righty, we're back with you. I ain't gonna believe this. Topper hadn't quit talking the whole time.
Whatever. You want to hear those stories?
Yeah, we do. We want to hear him. We want to hear him. Oh well. So, golly, we were talking about Epstein. So, what we got on the Epstein? They're gonna release or not release? We got what, who, when, and where. I think the Democrats are a little bit worried now. Seems like they're more of them getting pinpointed than anybody else.
Well, it makes sense. The guy was a Democrat. Who do you hang out with? You hang out with people of like mind.
But now here's the thing, though. Okay, Trump was a Democrat back then, was he not?
Yeah.
Back then, yeah,
But now he's not.
correct.
Still got to keep my eye on him. They must switched over from Democrats to Republicans. I just got to keep my eye on him.
You mean,
Wait, so
you mean
you're
like
just
Reagan?
saying
You mean like Ronald Reagan?
You don't trust Trump?
I trust him, but I keep my eye on him. I'm like John Wayne. You can forgive somebody, but you better keep your eye on him. Yeah, no, I think Trump's doing a good job. Of course, everybody's saying that his ratings are like in the trash can.
Yeah, they're going down a little bit, but I will tell you this: that I believe that the poll came out with a shutdown was still going on. So there's a little bit of bias, a little bit of
well, it shows how effective the Democrats were in blaming that on Trump.
Well, no, the Democrats went down too, man.
know?
Yeah, they went down too.
Isn't that historical right before a midterm election too? That the sitting president always their popularity rating always goes down?
That's a definite possibility. Allegedly,
I think if you look that up, you'll see that's a fairly historic trend, I think.
When I just brought one up here on Biden, and his just goes down and down and down and down. I don't see no trend.
He was deteriorating at a rapid rate.
Yeah, I don't know what all this means. Of course, what is that? Everybody's using the term now about economics.
Affordability.
I like that word. Affordability. We need to start getting in the loop with all these other people that's in media where they get these words and
buzzwords.
This is the word of the day.
Yeah. Because that's exactly how it is. They all end up using it.
Yeah. Bloodbath. This is a word of the day. We need a word of the day. Pat, can you come up with us a word of the day?
Yeah.
Text us in the morning before we get started. We'll know the word of the day.
I don't think you're going to like it.
Well, I don't like you much, so it doesn't matter.
We're even.
So we're going to come up with a cool jingle for it, man.
Okay, so everybody's been talking about these Epstein files. What do we know so far as of since yesterday?
Nothing.
Zero.
Okay.
Now, we do know a lot of people that have been identified as corresponding with Epstein for financial advice. And most of those emails were prior to 2013. Was that when he was indicted?
He was indicted in 2008 originally.
2008.
The first time.
What was the indictment for? Was it for underage sex?
Yes, indeed.
Okay.
That was the one where he got the sweetheart deal for.
Yeah.
What was
yeah. Okay, I got you.
What was that?
But people had done business with him for years. Business, not monkey business.
No. You're wrong, Pat. You're wrong. Nobody in the right mind would do business with him. They did business with him because of something else. Because he was not a financial planner. Everybody says nobody in the right mind would invest with him.
He was a math guy.
There's no basis for that.
For what?
For what you just said.
Are you kidding me? Everybody, if you go on any kind of media whatsoever, everybody said he had nobody would invest with him, but they did. They give him money, but he was he's not the guy you'd go to. I wouldn't go to. It's like, okay, I went to Packy for investment. Look where I'm at. I'm still stuck with this Doge, and he was that guy.
That'll come back to haunt you someday.
It already has. I'm telling you. I don't even look at it anymore. But he wasn't a financial advisor like everybody says that was any good that anybody would actually use. But everybody used him because he had money, and they give him money. And I think it all comes back to the island myself.
Yeah.
What do you think, Lupo?
I think you're right, man. I think it all does come back to the island. I'm looking. So I asked Grok where he made his money,
right? And
he went from being a teacher at a Manhattan private school from 74 to 76, and in 76. He became an investment banker at Bear Stearns. He started as a junior assistant, became an options trader. And so he left abruptly in 1981 amid rumors of irregularities. So, yeah, if you've got irregularities going on and you're doing all sorts of high-end investments, then, yeah, it's a good way to get money, a lot of money.
Well, that's the thing about it. If you're an investment guy and you're not very good at it, at some point, you're going to end up being flying goats and chickens across the world.
There you go.
But this guy here, this guy here just keeps going and going and going.
Yeah.
Well, think about this. Too. Let's come up with a conspiracy here. Perhaps this is.
There's already conspiracies.
Well, let's just think about it. He finds himself in that financial world legitimately initially. and he screws up for whatever reason or whatever. But nonetheless, on the side, he's got this thing going on with these young girls and things. And he has associates that are wealthy associates that get involved with that too. Now, using his skill set as a financier kind of person, he entraps these people, basically can expose them for what he knows about them. And so they're not exposed. He wiggles his way into these financial positions and things he otherwise would not have been in. There
Did
you
you
go.
just catch that? That's what
Okay,
we're
so
saying the whole
so
time.
the scenario you just
Forward.
did,
I said,
Topper.
Okay, I got you.
So
The
much
scenario you just did is similar to J. Edgar Hoover.
Oh yeah, Hoover had the dirt on everybody.
Yeah, he
man.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah, Hoover had the dirt on
yeah,
everybody.
and that was his claim to fame. Not that he was a good law enforcement officer,
I thought his
but
claim
that
to fame was,
he had the skinny on everybody.
I thought his claim to fame was that he dressed in drag a lot.
I don't know about that. Where'd you
Didn't
come
he?
up with that?
I believe he did.
Yeah,
Leather-
that was also true.
Yeah, bueno.
Oh, okay. How come that's true and this other stuff ain't true?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, we're just talking about the power of controlling.
Okay,
people
here's
when you got
something now. I
on
got
them.
Bob M. You know, most of he's always against me about everything, but he says, "What files?" Y'all remember back when Bangino and Bondi and Patel said, "Where are
Where
no
are the
files?"
No files. Yeah.
Now that's another question. There's another question, which I've actually thought about that too. There's no files. There's
Yeah.
nothing.
This whole thing was handled so poorly. It really
Yeah.
was. It was sloppy from the get-go, you know, and yeah, he probably got dinged in his popularity ratings as a result of it. But we'll see what happens now.
Right.
30 days to release whatever she's going to release.
Well, maybe there's nothing. Here, all it is, this picture of the blue dress. But yet,
I just want a huge investigation on exactly how he died.
Yeah.
That is so like impossible. That's how he died.
no, he did. He hung himself.
No, I don't think so.
He did. He hung himself.
Yeah, with somebody, with a gun to his head, hang yourself. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Well, but you seen the video? We had the 1 minute delay in it.
Almost all of it. Almost all of it.
Yeah, Hillary walked in there.
I love it when they found that missing minute, and here goes Hillary walking out.
Hillary.
And they're in this stuff deep. I don't care what they say.
Yeah.
The Clintons
Of
are
course
just
they
evil
are.
people.
When is she going to
period.
come out and say this is a right wing conspiracy?
I mean,
You know,
It's
seriously.
about that time, right?
They
That's
are
probably
just-
what she
already
said
has.
about Monica Lewinsky. This is a right wing conspiracy.
They're just evil people. I mean,
They are.
they're just evil.
She's a demon.
They both are.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
both are.
Yeah. And
But-
then what's going on with her daughter? Ain't she?
She's a lovely young lady.
I mean, ain't she?
Chelsea.
Ain't she getting a bunch of money from all that? I don't know.
Just like Hunter did. I'm riding on daddy's coattails.
Well,
Yeah.
what's wrong, Pat? You awful quiet over there.
I just I'm not into all that stuff.
No, what you into the dressing up like women?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not doing that.
That's good to know, brother. It's good to know.
What are you not into, Pat?
I mean the conspiracy theories. Let's just leave it at that.
Which one?
And
Yeah, we
just
kind of,
in
hold on.
general.
Yeah, you gotta be a little more specific.
No, I don't have to be more specific.
So Epstein killed himself, and the cameras turned off at the exact same time that he killed himself, and they turned back on.
Could be.
Bongino and Patel
Got
said they were no files because they were visited by a black SUV shortly after they took office. Ooh, the black
they're-
SUV
Oh, yeah.
pulls
Oh,
up
this is
outside.
not
We
good.
know that's not
He
good.
came out of the black helicopter.
Yeah.
Brandy.
Don't you hate it though? And first thing in the morning, it says, "Come out with your hands up. You're surrounded." Just ruins my day.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
never. I don't know about him.
So what we got? we got we got
What
30
about
days. I don't know, man.
30 days.
By
30 days
that
to
time,
release.
everybody be on something else.
Of course they will.
Yeah.
There's going to be extensions.
Yeah, there'll be extensions. There'll be, like I said, there'll be massive.
Hey, they're already built into that bill that they passed.
Yeah, they are.
Other extensions that will go on and other things that will never be released.
Let's think about some awesomely unscrupulous things you could do if you were the president and administration right now. You know how they said they're holding off on and releasing things that are active investigations on the Epstein files? What if they've got the goods on some powerful people in Congress and they hold it there and they pull them aside and say, "Hey, look, we've got this, and this doesn't have to be released so long as you vote for this, this, and this."
I don't believe that.
Boom!
Blackmail.
I don't
Yeah.
okay.
Extortion.
So how come they're not
Yeah.
using it?
I don't
Why
know.
are they not
Maybe they
using
will.
Maybe they have
Maybe
been
they
to
have
shape
been.
our world policy for
There-
the past 30 years.
Well,
I mean, I don't know. I
you know,
mean,
the
look
Mus-
at the connections with all these people and who's been telling them what to do and why we're in
I
the
don't know
shape
about,
we're in.
I don't know about that
Exactly.
connection, but I think the Muslim Brotherhood has a lot to do with where we are right now today.
Hmm.
I don't want to change the subject there. We can talk about that
That was
tomorrow.
a Stephen Phillips subject change.
Yeah, that was a Stephen
Wing.
Phillips subject change. Yeah,
Don't take me long.
I zagged when you zigged.
I'm about to wear this out.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about Muslims. They're gonna take over the world. We talk about that next. We got one guy
Yeah.
up there, boy. He went off on. Y'all got that video?
Oh no! Well, I can't play it on the air. That's for sure. That's
Y'all-
for sure.
Y'all need to go.
The dude that slapped the bacon on the
bacon
Quran.
guy.
Yeah, you got that. We need to talk about. We was gonna talk about that the other day. We forgot all
Yeah, I
about it.
forgot.
Man, just wasted a good piece of bacon. We're gonna take a short break, folks. All righty, we're back with you. If y'all hadn't checked it out, Jake Lang, I reckon he walked into a council meeting up there. I think it's in Michigan, wasn't it?
Dearborn. It was
Yeah,
Dearborn.
he said everything that nobody else would say, man. He called out them on their visa overstays. He called out them on their lies. He called out on their takeovers. He called them everything you can think of.
Said a couple of choice words.
Yeah, he said America is being swallowed from the inside out. And he's right about that.
He is right about that.
Yeah, and they got all these protests going on. I mean, Laura Loomer is urging full stop of Muslims entry in the United States. Is that true?
I believe she is.
Yeah,
I mean, it sounds like something she would say.
Islam is done. I'm with her on that. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, look, it started.
Wait a minute. If you're with her on that, why did you apologize?
For what?
I mean, you just
really-
said
I'm
I'm with her on that, and I'm sorry.
That was like an I'm sorry, I'm not sorry.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, it
sorry.
was
Oh, okay. All right. Reese's peanut
I
butter.
don't apologize
Got
for
it.
nothing. I don't apologize for nothing.
All right.
What do you think there, Loophole? We was talking about this the other
Man,
day.
yeah, we were, right? So the idea of the 100-year plan goes back to this 1982. I was wrong. It was 1982 project, which is a 12-point strategy discovered in Switzerland in early 2000s. And it basically had every step that it would take to take over the world.
Right.
And you do so peacefully, and you do so through taking advantage of their own legal systems and political systems. And that was, like I said, it was 1982 was when they came up with that document. There was another document in 1991 entitled the Explanatory Memorandum on the General Strategic Goal for the Group in North America. And that was written by one of the Muslim Brotherhood guys. And again, it talks about the same thing. And we've talked about it on the show before, by bullet or by ballot. And they're choosing ballot, and they're going at it the scary way by infiltrating our weaknesses and exploiting our vulnerabilities that are inherent in a democracy by allowing the people to vote. You bring all your people here and you control the votes, and then you
Right.
get to control what the laws say. And that's what's going on.
Well-
And it's really, really scary.
I think what we got to do is this: simply think about what can we do to slow this thing down and get it going the other direction.
Oh,
And
that's
the
a good
fact of the
idea.
matter is, like I said, I mentioned this the other day about, the failure of the education system. And this is how you got the youth in New York City. Let's say you're 30 and unders voting for this Mama Donna. It's poor education that made that happen. Faith. I mean,
It's
as
not
Christians,
poor education.
Yeah, it's
It's
poor.
brilliant
Yeah, it's
education.
indoctrination is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look, poor education system.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
They're indoctrinating, man.
Well,
They're
that's
doing
my
exactly
point.
What they got planned.
No, that's my point. It's
Right.
it's poor. And how what they're teaching them is wrong. It's poor. Look, from a faith standpoint, as Christians, we ought to be out there, and telling the story and telling that good news. We ought to be teaching the Americans what this country was founded on. This is
Well-
a Judeo-Christian country.
Right.
That is what's made this country great.
What we ought to do is play 9/11 every
Yeah.
single day.
Yeah. But my point
Yeah.
is that you
Yeah.
remind people of our foundations.
Right.
And this is a Judeo-Christian country. As churchgoers and Christians out there, you get out there, you spread that good news and word, and you go out and you affect one mind at a time, just like they have, but you do it in the right way, that positive way.
Well, no, we're all not Judeo Christians. I'm a Baptist.
Judeo-Christians, what?
Yeah.
Okay,
You are, in
thank
fact,
you.
encompassed
Thank
in
you,
the term
Steve-O.
Judeo-Christian.
But the point is this: we have a job to do ourselves. We can complain about it.
So
and
what
be
do you do?
concerned about it.
What do you do to help?
I'm sitting here talking to 20,000+ people right now about what we need to do.
Maybe a little less.
There
than
you go.
20,000.
You know,
He got the 20 part right.
Listen, I'm at church every Sunday. I have no problem discussing.
Matter of fact, 47.
Yeah. Look, I've got no problem discussing my faith with anyone and everyone.
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed, nor should anybody. And that's the point. My point is, you can fight this back by revealing the truth to people and keep pushing the truth forward, because we're becoming a lost country because we don't have enough faith warriors and warriors of the truth, what this country's all about, out there speaking that good news.
There you go.
It's the truth. That's it.
What do you think, Pat?
I agree 100% with Topper. We have short-term memory loss.
Yeah.
We repeat things over and over again because we don't understand or don't know about history.
Precisely. That's
Yeah.
exactly
So,
right.
I agree 100%.
So
I
then
think
what's
you
the-
can be a role model of what Christianity is all about.
So there you go,
That's what
folks. Y'all
Charlie
need to be more like me.
I was gonna say,
That wasn't the role model I had in mind,
Are
Stephen.
you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
so we got to wear a fedora.
So-
You're down the priority list of my role models.
So who's your role model, Pat?
I like, well, let's see, Mitt Romney. Now, wait a minute. What's funny about Mitt Romney?
Oh, nothing.
It speaks volumes.
Yeah, ain't he a Mormon?
He's a Mormon.
All right.
Yes, he is. By the way, he is a Mormon, and everybody knows that, don't they? Do they know? Does everybody know that Loophole is a Christian?
If they saw me at church,
That's what I meant about being a role model. All right, go on, Joe.
Yeah, we see. Yeah, we know.
Harry knows I'm Episcopalian.
Episcopalian. See,
Episcopalian.
man, I don't know, man. I'm gonna tell you, the Baptist is the best religion because we eat better than anybody out there.
Well,
I mean, y'all get crackers and wine. We get fried chicken. I mean, you tell me which one.
Hey,
You know
Pat, I hope you have a Marshall
I
Tucker.
do.
game.
I'm ahead of you, Packy.
Good, because we got tickets for the show. That is on Saturday, Georgia Mountain Fairground. GeorgiaMountainFairground.com has all the details. You could win 2 tickets right now if you can get Pat Malone's trivia question right.
The question is, what was Marshall Tucker's occupation?
What was Marshall Tucker's occupation?
I believe he was in a band.
You just give it away.
Sorry,
give it
man.
away.
So that's what the band.
Well, that would be wrong.
All right. What was Marshall Tucker's real job? Because he was a musician. We know he had to have a job to support himself.
Yeah, that's true. You got that right, man.
All right. We're going to get to a break. Y'all give us a call 706-379.
break, man. We're done.
Oh,
This is it.
We're already on the break.
Yeah, we're already on. Yeah, we're done. This is the last segment.
Oh, we don't take a break? Do we take a break or don't take a
I
break?
guess not. I guess we talked through it.
I guess we did. I can't keep up with anything. So
He's already
What
got
a surprise.
yeah, who knows? Who knows? Oh Lord. I like Marshall Tucker band.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah. Amen, Topper. So
All right, we've got Tim Gidden on the phone. Hang on.
Hey, Tim Gidden. Good morning, Tim Gidden.
Good morning. How are y'all?
Man, I thought we had another break, but obviously we don't. What are you doing?
I'm actually listening to this show, waiting to go to work. I listen to it every morning. I won't go to work until I get my morning dish.
Oh, there you go,
Oh,
man.
man.
Where you work at?
Scenic Flooring and Tile in Hiawassee.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, that'll
Yeah.
work. So all right. Well, what was Marshall Tucker's real name?
Real name?
No, real occupation.
He was a piano tuner.
Congratulations. You got that right.
There you go.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, you get to
Cool.
go to the show. The only problem is that's why we got these. We got 2 tickets on one side of Harry Bond and 2 tickets on the other side of Harry Bond. So.
Well, y'all give them to somebody else then.
Yeah, you're gonna have fun. Yeah, you'll have fun with old Harry.
You'll have it turning it down.
Yeah, he'd be the only guy up there with high heel shoes on. All right, man. Thank you so much for calling.
Hey, Tim.
Yeah, can I do a shout out to my beautiful wife, Milani?
Yeah, yeah. Do
Love
it.
you, honey.
Nice.
What was her name?
Milani.
Is she at work now or not?
She's not. I texted her and told her I was going to call in and do a shout out to her. I was hoping I'd get through.
Yeah, you
It's
know,
going to be a great night for you.
Happy Thursday,
Yeah,
brother.
get some
Happy
brownie
Thursday.
points.
you do realize that after everybody hears you on the morning dish, you won't have no friends, right?
Well, thanks, guys, man. Y'all have a blessed day. I
Hey,
appreciate
Tim,
y'all-
I'm
everything
putting
y'all
your
do.
name on the list. You just go there, tell them your name, and they'll let you into the will call booth, okay?
Awesome. Thank
Take
you,
your
guys.
ID.
You have a blessed day.
Thanks. You too, brother.
All right, we got any more breaks? Is that it? Breaks are over.
Well, we're running.
I
out of
think
time.
we've broken everything we could break.
That's all up.
Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you the great folks in California. There's a California town has banned pickleball. Yes,
Carmel.
because the paddle striking balls is too noisy.
You are not allowed to play pickleball in Carmel, California.
Yeah, and
Dang.
y'all like zoning, man.
That's
Y'all are all for
crazy.
zoning.
That's funny.
No pickleball. That's too loud. It's
You
too
know
loud.
what? You know,
Well, the
Clint
seniors.
Clint used to be the mayor of that place. Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, Clint Eastwood.
That was
yeah.
his town.
Yeah.
He would never allow that to happen, man.
I watched the
He was all
Clint
about
Eastwood movie last
exercise,
night.
bodybuilding.
What was the movie? I watched it last night where Clint Eastwood was like a jewel thief and
Oh, that's the one when the
Gene
pres-
Hackman. I love Gene Hackman.
Is that the one with the president?
Yeah, the president actually killed this chick.
Yeah. What is that movie? It's awesome.
Oh man, it was.
It is good.
I love it. And I sitting there watching that movie, thinking, man, what happened to all the great actors?
Yeah.
You know, the people that, it's like Clint Eastwood.
Nicolas Cage.
Yo,
What's so
Nick.
funny?
I mean, honestly, if I
Face
see
off, man.
if I see a movie with Nicolas Cage, I don't even watch it. Do y'all?
What are you talking about?
I think I watched National Treasure once.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, folks. We'll be. Hey, is Andrew Clyde calling in tomorrow?
Should.
Is tomorrow Andrew Clyde Day?
I think so.
He's all over the news. We talk about all the stuff going on with Andrew Clyde. All right, Pat. Thank you so much for joining us.
All righty.
Yeah, we'll talk to y'all bright and early in the morning.
Rest in peace, Alan.